course, I was in a nice, cozy, warm house. And then it's kind of drizzly. I think it may be 41, maybe outside. And I didn't expect it to be nice and warm like this in here. Yeah, it's 70 right now, but it was 76 today. We didn't have that much sunshine today, so that is awesome. I'm gonna clean my glasses and get going with these tomatoes. So here are some of my tomatoes. I actually still have some in the house that need divided. These are some of the earlier ones I started. They're looking really good. The gold medal just came up. That's an old one, a really old seed too. I'm surprised it even germinated for me. That thing's got to be, I think that seed is 15 years old, if not later. San Marzetta, Crimson Cora, I forget the name, Crimson Cora something. Supersauce, that's a new one. Sweet Zenzei is in this batch. Don't they look good? They're happy. I originally had them planted in coco coir, and then 2 weeks ago I went ahead and transplanted them into another mix, and you could buy the mix already made up. I've used it in the past, but this time around I went ahead and made my own, since I already had the coco coir from starting the seed. And so what I'm doing here is just pinching off the little pieces of leaves that don't look so good. We probably will get down to 45 in here, maybe. I don't know. The heater hasn't come on, so it's been pretty warm. But the next few nights really is the coldest nights we've had in a while, and definitely these have not seen that, but they'll be fine. I know they will be. Anyways, back to the mix. I'm random. Coco coir, vermiculite, peat. I put a little bit of perlite in it when I didn't use potting soil I already had. But that's what's in this, and I'll tell you what, I put that in there, watered them good, cover it, and like in a week, these things went crazy. Gangbuster, look at them. These kind of curving around. I'm just gonna leave the lid on this overnight. Well, gosh, you know, they'll do much better if I don't put the lid on them. You know, I might move that kale there and stick them there and just let them be there overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come back out. Especially, we've got the cooler temperatures, but it looks like the sun is supposed to come out, but who knows. I'll have to come out and check on them anyway. So this is what they look like. That's what I'm using for potting mix. You can actually use that mix to that ingredient list to start your seeds. You just want to be really careful with the perlite and the peat. You don't want the soil to be too heavy, too soggy, wet, because when you put the seeds in and then you cover the seed with the soil or the starter mix you're using, then you put the lid on, that's when you can have the perfect environment for mold to start growing. And actually my brother just told me he had a problem with his doing that, and they're all worried about it and not sure what to do. And that's a whole nother section here. Actually, I'm going to talk about that. I'll talk about that here. All right, so here they are. Mine are going to go out here for now. I will probably keep them in these cute little containers. You know, I'm so excited about these. I've been having fun playing garden center in the house and putting my little starters out of the little, they came out of the little dome, and then they went in their own little container. And this one's, I'm so excited about this one too, because this one, Crimson, I'm excited about that one. I knew I'd grow that one years ago. That was my really old seed. That one was 10 years old. But the gold medal, actually this gold medal, I'm gonna baby this one. I'm gonna set this one aside because I'm gonna give her just a little extra tender care. There it is. All right, we're gonna move them over here. All right, these look really awesome. I gotta show these. I've got, actually this one needs divided, but I'm gonna wait on that. I had to get them out of the house. They're just, I got too many seed starters, and I need to bring my peppers out here too. These are delicious crimson. A lot of the crimson, there's purple zebra. That's a really good one. That's a yummy one for just eating in salads and snacking on. I saute them, and I even have made a sauce out of them toward the end of the summer. It's really good. Super saucy, super sauce. Zenzei is the one, and delicious, not delicious. I've got a lot of delicious. I did a lot of varieties like this delicious and that super saucy and even the Zenzei because they are good for canning. I want to do a lot of canning at the end of the season this year like I did 2 years ago. Last year I didn't do so much canning. I'm not sure why. Not sure. My tomatoes did really good. I made like less than half of the cans that I normally make, and I'm toward the end of my stock in the house actually. So, but this year I want to do more canning, and so a lot of the varieties I picked are Romas or big and saucy, so they're really good. Like a beefsteak, if you like beefsteak type, which I think Bodacious was a good one. I don't think I did that one. Oh well. Anyways, I have plenty, and I have a few to share, so no worries here. These look really good. I am going to go ahead I am going to put the cap back on these just for the night, just because I'm still a little nervous how cool it's going to get in here. I think we're going to be okay because everything looks really good. I'm going to pan over here so you can see all the green. Everything's just exploding in here. And honestly, with the way things are packed in here, and the stone, the containers of water, all the soil, all that adds up with keeping the heat in, because like I said, the heater has not gone on in here, my backup heat, and it's been at least 2 weeks now, 3 weeks maybe. So that's awesome, and that's normal for this time of year. But if you have an empty greenhouse or an empty dome, that's where you're going to be running the heat, so you don't really want that. All right, so I got to get this done because I've got a raised bed I'm tinkering with, and yeah, I'm going to pan around so you can see this, and I'll probably talk just a little bit more about the tomato seed starting. And all right, so I noticed one of my tomatoes I've had out here just to see how they would do. Here he is. Of course, it's the Zenzei variety, which is a little more giving. Actually, most tomatoes are pretty giving for the most part. They don't like to get too cold, and they don't like to be too wet. Like, these are pretty damp. There's a gumdrop black. Darn it, that's the only one I have, so hopefully that one makes it. I forgot how that one tastes, to be honest with you. I've got some Daytona back here. These are all doing really well, and they're not covered. So what I'm going to do, the ones that I just brought out, this tray I'm going to leave uncovered. These are like my seconds of these that I just brought out, and those I'm going to keep covered overnight. Just because they're on the top, even though heat does rise, it does tend to get a little cooler up here overnight. And we'll just see what happens here. Fingers crossed. We'll check on them tomorrow. Before I head in, I want to show, look what's coming. My cactus is going to bloom. Look at that. I love it when that happens. So stay tuned. Don't touch it. My niece touched one this weekend that I had in the house. I forgot to warn her, and she touched it before I could tell her it was one of these. They look so soft and cuddly. Not. They're horrible little prickers. Just like the prickly pear. The cactus, actually, they don't hurt as bad as these little ones do, believe it or not, I think. Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Have you touched these before? Not a good idea. Anyhow, there's that. And, oh, I wanted to show, too, my rose is getting ready to bloom in here. Look at this one. There are over a dozen blooms or buds on this thing. I hope I have at least one open for Rose Wednesday to share. It's only Monday, and this one looks promising. How cool is that? I have another one of my miniatures I rescued over Valentine's Day. That one's doing good. And there's another one down here if I can get it from the Manigavi. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Manigavi. Oh, he's doing fine. Oh, look. It's getting ready to bloom. This is one my niece gave me a few years back. There was a red and a white one in here, and it was for, she gave it to me on the 4th of July. It's been a few years, and the white kind of died back. But the red's still going strong. So these can be wintered over in here. The last bloom I had on this was in, early winter, actually, in December. Just after my birthday. I bloomed 1st of December. So, yay. You know what? I might move this one out a little. So, I'll put it here for now. Look at that. Yay. Okay, so hey, I want to thank you for watching my video today. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. And definitely there's like a little bell. If you hit that, you'll get notifications via your email or when you sign on to YouTube that I have a new video out. And also, what else other button? There's another button. Oh, the thumbs up. like my video or don't like it. I don't care. Give me a little love there either way. I'm appreciative of all that. All right, until next time, I'll see you guys. Get out in the garden.